Tenaga Nasional Berhad is the largest electric utility company in Malaysia and also the largest power company in Southeast Asia with 99.03 billion Malaysian ringgits worth of assets. It serves over 8.4 million customers throughout Peninsular Malaysia and also the eastern state of Sabah through Sabah Electricity Sdn Bhd. TNB's core activities are in the generation, transmission and distribution of electricity. Other activities include repairing, testing and maintaining power plants, providing engineering, procurement and construction services for power plants-related products, assembling and manufacturing high-voltage switchgears, coal mining and trading. Operations are carried out in Malaysia, Mauritius, Pakistan, India and Indonesia. History Lembaga Electric Pusat The Lembaga Electric Pusat was established and came into operation on September 1, 1949. The board was to become heir to three major projects considered by the Electricity Department following its re-establishment in April 1946, which were the Connaught Bridge Power Station, Cameron Highlands Hydroelectric Project and the development of a national grid. CEB eventually became the owner of 34 power stations with a generation capacity of 39.88 MW. Including a steam power station in Bangsal with a capacity of 26.5 MW, a hydroelectric power station at Ulalangat with a capacity of 2.28 MW as well as various diesel-powered generators with a total capacity of 11.1 MW. Lembaga Electric Negara On June 22, 1965. Central Electricity Board of the Federation of Malaya was renamed as the Lembaga Electric Negara of the States of Malaya. By the 80s, the board was supplying the whole peninsula with electricity, strategically replacing the Perak River Hydroelectric Power Company and its subsidiary Kinto Electrical Distribution Company Limited in 1982, Penang Municipality in 1976, and areas supplied by Hutenbach Limited in 1964, which included Alasitar, Sungai Petani, Kulim, Lunas, Padang Sirai, Telok Ansan, Langkap, Tampin and Kuala Pilar. On May 4, 1988, Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad announced the governmental unregistered trademark S decision on a policy of privatisation. Two pieces of legislation were passed to replace the existing Electricity Act and to provide for the establishment of a new corporation. Tenaga Nasional Berhad was formed in 1990 by the Electricity Supply Successor Company Act 1990, to succeed the National Electricity Board of the States of Malaya. Transmission Division Currently, the TNB Group has a complete power supply system, including the national grid which is energized at 132, 275 and 500 kV, with its tallest electricity pylon in Malaysia and Southeast Asia being the Keringkai pylon located near Menara Telekom, Keringkai, Kuala Lumpur. The national grid is linked via 132 kV HVAC and 300 kV HVDC interconnection to Thailand and 230 kV cables to Singapore. TNB, through its subsidiaries, is also involved in the manufacturing of transformers, high-voltage switchgears and cables, consultancy services, architectural, civil and electrical engineering works and services, repair and maintenance services and fuel undertakes research and development, property development, and project management services. TNB also offers higher education through its University Tenaga Nasional. Generation Division For a list of TNB-owned power stations, see List of power stations in Malaysia. The Generation Division owns and operates thermal assets and hydroelectric generation schemes in Peninsular Malaysia and one independent power producer operating in Pakistan. In the peninsula, it has a generation capacity of 11,296 MW. Among plans to expand its generation capacity include increasing hydroelectric generation by 2015 and commissioning the first nuclear power plant in Malaysia by 2025 if the government decides to include nuclear as an acceptable energy option. Distribution Division The Distribution Division conducts the distribution network operations and electricity retail operations of TNB. The division plans, constructs, operates, performs repairs and maintenance and manages the assets of the 33 kV, 22 kV, 11 kV, 6.6 kV and 415 240 volt in the Peninsular Malaysia distribution network. Sabah Electricity provides the same function in the state of Sabah. To conduct its electricity retailing business, it operates a network of state and area offices to purchase electricity from embedded generators, market and sell electricity, connect new supply, provide counter services, collect revenues, operate call management centers, provide supply restoration services, and implements customer and government relationships. See also, National Grid, Malaysia, Sabah Electricity, Sarawak Energy. References. External links, Tenaga Nasional Berhad, Sabah Electricity Sdn Bhd, Sarawak Energy Bhd.